New at noon, the St. Louis Board of Aldermen announces legislation to address the homeless population in the city. City leaders want to create safe camping areas and increase accessibility to shelters. Thanks so much for being here at noon. I'm Kay Quinn. The board hasn't voted or discussed any of the measures yet. Today's announcement is just an introduction. 5 on Your Side's political editor Mark Maxwell joins me now with details. Mark?
Okay, we expect to see the first draft of those details in writing tomorrow. Right now, we know the proposal will include things like expanded mobile bathrooms and showers to provide services to homeless encampments like those ones we've seen forming outside City Hall. City officials held their press conference inside the St. Peter and Paul shelter in Soulard today, where shelter directors told us every one of its 60 beds are in use. The director told us they get as many as hundreds of calls a day from people in need looking for a place to stay or looking for to help their loved ones find shelter. The people living there only have 6 months. Then they have to leave and make room for new incomers. That bed shortage is another reason city leaders want to expand capacity to make it much easier. They want to open things like micro shelters with a limit of 8 beds. Alderwoman Alicia Sanye stressed urgency to her colleagues at the board, considering the changing of the seasons ahead.
Winter is coming, and we know the death and devastation that our cold weather can cause, and ownership. And the outcome of this crisis is in this board's hands, as well as the mayor's office.
So do we know how this is being received at City Hall?
Well, if you take away that petition process where neighbors don't have a chance to basically veto it, that's an idea that in the past has faced severe opposition, likely to face some scrutiny again from community groups that don't want shelters in their part of town. Alderwoman Sanye, who we heard from there, said the city elected this progressive board, and she feels optimistic this could be the first time proposals like this might have a shot.
Okay, much more to come. All right, thank you, Mark. Developing in Jennings right now, a 3-car crash leaves several juveniles injured. Police say a car with 3 juveniles inside crashed into 2 parked vehicles on Horde Avenue this morning. All 3 vehicles caught fire. Officers found the juveniles about a block away, suffering from moderate injuries. Police in St. Louis, they are looking for the driver of a car involved in a deadly hit and run. It happened near the Quick Trip on Gravois during the overnight hours. They say the driver of the car drove off after hitting a person. The victim died after being taken to a hospital. Layoffs begin this week at U.S. Steel. The company is temporarily idling Furnace B at the Granite City Steel plant, all in response to the United Auto Workers strike. The United Steelworkers Union estimates as many as 350 of the plant's 1,300 employees could be laid off. The facility provides steel to the GM plant in Wentzville. Might notice some Metrolink trains look a little shorter. Metro Transit is testing single-car trains instead of 2. Officials say smaller trains are easier for security to patrol. Also, wear and tear on equipment, that'll be cut in half. There are no changes to the Metrolink schedule.
Okay, so weather-wise, switching our attention to this heat. Wow, again, high temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s. It is pumpkin and mum season, a lot of them out there, and we'll get there. We're going to get some chilly weather by the weekend coming up. But right now, it's very sunny. Downtown St. Louis all the way through southern Illinois, and also in Cuba, Missouri. It's very, very sunny. So high pressure, there it is, just to our east. That's going to keep us nice and dry. We need some rain, and we might get some late Wednesday and early Thursday, but that temperature, it's already up to 83 degrees. And the dew point, not as bad as it was. It's about 59, so you still feel a little bit of that mugginess out there. 44% on that relative humidity. And highs today, upper 80s, very close to 90, 91 for Jefferson City, and plenty of sunshine. Same for tomorrow, by the way. Mainly clear tonight, 50s outside of the city, areas of fog like we had this morning. Especially on those warmer rivers, 66 for the low, but that rain chance, I'll time it out, okay, coming up.
I'm Sydney Stallworth reporting from City Park. City SC is #1 in the Western Conference, making the team the first MLS expansion team to win its regular season conference title and putting the team in a really great position to start the playoffs later on this month. Right now, City SC is 2nd overall in the MLS standings, but the Western Conference title means the team is going straight to round 1 and skipping those wild card matches and could get some international play too. They're now qualified for the CONCACAF Champions Cup. But for right now, all eyes are on the 2023 Audi MLS Cup playoffs. Overall, 18 teams qualify, the top 9 from the Eastern Conference and the top 9 from the Western Conference. Seeds 1 to 7 in each conference automatically qualify for the round round one best-of-3 series, and seeds 8 and 9 in each conference qualify for those wild card matches. Here's a look at the playoff schedule. Wildcard matches run October 25th to the 26th. Those round one best-of-3 series matches go from October 28th to November 12th. Then it's time for the conference semifinals and conference finals, which are single elimination games. It's win or go home, and those will run from November 25th to December 3rd. Then finally, the MLS Cup will be presented by Audi December 9th. St. Louis City SC has not announced a date for ticket sales just yet. We know that's exactly what you're wondering about. But we do know playoff tickets will go on sale soon. You can purchase a playoff strip, which includes tickets for the entire playoff run, except the MLS Cup final, or you can get single match tickets. But the club says season ticket holders and My City Plus members will get priority to buy tickets before the sales open up to the public. Now, we know everyone in St. Louis wants to see City SC take the pitch in these playoff matches. Now you have more chances to see them play right here at City Park. By winning that conference title, they get home field advantage in all the playoff matches up until that championship match. In downtown, I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.
Here's a swing and a shot deep to left, and Adam Wainright has just hit his first big league home run. Holy mackerel.
The first time since 1982, St. Louis has a World Series. Wainright, welcome to the 200-win club.
Cardinal Nation is saying goodbye to one of the best. Adam Wainright is now a retiree. Over the weekend, the Cardinals honored his 18-year career with the team. While saying goodbye to the fans, the pitcher expressed his hope for the organization's future.
I feel special. Y'all are amazing. I love you so much. I can't wait to spend a lot of years back here in Cardinals country rooting on World Series champions over and over.
Wainright finishes his career with 200 wins, 3 All-Star nods, 2 Gold Glove Awards, and 4 top 3 Cy Young Award finishes. Still ahead, Donald Trump in court, the lawsuit that could cost him control of his most prized properties. Plus, your student loan is due, where to find payment information, and where to get help if you need it. And we hope you'll join us for our next Race, Listen, Learn, Live special, Fighting Anti-Semitism. It airs this Thursday at 7 p.m. It's sponsored by the St. Louis Kaplan Feldman Holocaust Museum. A Holocaust survivor shares her story, and you'll hear about the local efforts to fight anti-Semitism. Plus, Mike Bush moderates a panel discussion. It's all Thursday here on 5 on Your Side. You can also stream it on 5 Plus, on Roku, and Fire TV.
October.
Halloween can be scary. Lighting your fireplace shouldn't be. Approved has unmatched experience to service all your fireplace needs. Get 20% off internal fireplace repairs completed by October 31st. Call today and double the discount. Don't hope you're safe, know you're safe with Approved.
I'm Jimmy Breland with iBuySTL, and I want to buy your house. I'll make you an as-is cash offer on your house within 24 hours. Whether it's a total fixer-upper or it's in perfect condition, iBuySTL.com is the easiest way to sell your house. When you sell your house to iBuySTL.com, there's no fees, no commissions, no banks, and no repairs. Just go to iBuySTL.com for a free, no obligation cash offer 24 hours a day. That's iBuySTL.com.
As your neighbor, it's Classic Air Care's job to make your life more comfortable. That's because our experienced heating, cooling, and plumbing technicians put our customers and neighbors first. And with 4.9 stars, over 3,000 reviews, it means we didn't do just a good job, we did a great one. Classic Air Care, making your life more comfortable. Now's the best time to replace your HVAC system with a full Lennox system install. Visit ClassicAirCare.com or call for a free estimate.
Bath remodeling was revolutionized in this garage in 1984 when 3 brothers created the iconic bath fitter tub-over-tub process. A breakthrough then, the industry standard now for beautiful baths without the mess, stress, or high cost. A better way from bath fitter means precise measurement, the highest quality acrylic, perfect preparation, and watertight installation backed by a lifetime warranty. Bath fitter, it just fits. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Before you know it, winter will be here, and the only thing that will protect your chimney are the professionals at Approved. Get a free exterior inspection and get 10% off all tuck pointing jobs completed in October. Call today to double your
Developing right now, Donald Trump is in a New York courtroom as the civil trial against him begins. The former president, his sons, and his namesake company are accused of fraud. NBC's Jay Gray has details.
Hey there, and the former president made the trip from the campaign trail in Iowa here to the courthouse in Lower Manhattan for the beginning of this trial. The district attorney here in New York has accused Mr. Trump and his adult sons of inflating the value of their assets to secure favorable loan terms from banks here in New York. The district attorney says that it has been blatant for years. And before this trial even began, the Supreme Court judge who was overseeing the case last week ruled that Mr. Trump had persistently committed fraud and said that no trial was really needed to determine the veracity of the claims at the core of the lawsuit. The judge also imposing a heavy punishment, stripping the Trumps of control over their signature New York properties, a move that could crush much of the businesses known as the Trump Organization. Mr. Trump, for his part, has said repeatedly that they've done nothing wrong in this case. Now, we don't expect to hear from him today. We do expect testimony from his two sons, and then perhaps tomorrow, certainly before the end of this trial, we do expect to hear testimony from the former president. That's the very latest here in New York as the trial gets underway. I'm Jay Gray. Now back to you.
The governor of California has named Democratic strategist LaFonza Butler to fill the U.S. Senate seat made vacant by Dianne Feinstein's death. Butler leads Emily's List. It's a political organization that supports women who favor abortion rights. Senator Feinstein will lie in state Wednesday in San Francisco. The long-serving Democrat died Thursday at the age of 90 after a series of illnesses. Her funeral will be held this Thursday. It will be closed to the public. Your student loan payment is due this month. Borrowers have had a financial reprieve for more than 3 years because of the pandemic. If you're a borrower, log into your student aid account, find out what your payments will be. If you don't think you can afford them, you can research income-driven repayment plans. Are malls a thing of the past? The strategies some shopping centers are using to survive as online shopping takes over. It's all next at noon.
And our allergy index, boy, that mold is still almost as high as it was on Friday. Coming up, we'll talk about a rain chance and much cooler weather, which should knock down the mold. More on that.